points away from 200 on his career.
Arceri in navy for Penn State, Ignacio in scarlet and gray as we are underway from the shoe in a Big Ten lacrosse game between Ohio State and Penn State. Winner of this game, the number 3 seed in the Big Ten tournament. Penn State wins the opening possession. When this Nittany Lions team is attacking at their best, Miles, outside of Mac O'Keefe, who are some of the guys that need to step up to make... O'Keefe, he's had a couple of good looks, 3 shots early for O'Keefe, none have fallen. In attack mode, will it count or was he in the goal mouth? And that'll stand. Penn State opens the scoring on a rack attack. Not a lot of scoring so far, but finally the floodgates may have opened here in Columbus. Big Ten lacrosse on ESPN.
And dodging into tight spots, and both teams are getting in trouble.
Tre Leclaire winds up and hits the back of the net. An absolute flamethrower from the senior Tre Leclaire, and that is his specialty. Just let it rip.
Penn State gets caught in the subbing battle. Not subbing smart. Ohio State has the advantage. Tre Leclaire, you can't let him shoot from there. He's shooting between the 6x6. He has the hardest shot in the NCAA. That one's going 10 times.
Now it's Ignacio who's won all 3 from the face-off X. Jack Myers, the quarterback. 3-headed monster on attack of Myers, Reid, and Leclaire. And Myers somehow finds the angle. Took that one himself. And the junior makes it back-to-back goals for the Ohio State attack.
This is a great move. A lot of patience by Myers. Understands that if you get to a great spot on the field, he can reach around his defender and use him as a screen. Gets to about 3 yards above goal line.
Penn State can hold for 1 if they choose to. Malone working on Eric Wentz, curling around the cage. That's a great example, Miles. Penn State's getting shots. It'll show up as a shot in the box score, but not a good look.
No, and their best scorers work off of team ball movement and drawing slides. Ooh, there you go.
Mac O'Keefe creates his own shot, backpedaled just like we saw in the open, Miles, got that left hand free and ripped it.
He understands that his left hand is his strong hand. Getting to his left hand, getting to a spot where he can get shots off is the key.
Teams right now.
It's funny you mentioned that. We talked to both coaches about pressure, being that all 6 teams essentially make it to the tournament. The games leading up to the tournament don't necessarily matter in terms of anything other than the seeding. Every team makes it. I talked to coach about pressure. Does their team feel less pressure or more pressure to perform well? Less pressure because they know they're going to automatically make the tournament, or more pressure to gain that momentum and be riding a hot streak going into the tournament?
What a great individual effort, muscling his way in. TJ Malone makes it 3-2 Nittany Lions.
We talked about who has to step up outside of Mac O'Keefe in order for Penn State to be successful. I mentioned TJ Malone, a strong.
Great feed from Myers. The finish not there. There's a lid on the goal right now for Ohio State. 14 minutes now without a goal. They've missed 9 straight shots. 10 seconds left on the extra man. Here's Myers. Finally, Terefenko steps into it and buries it to make it 3-3.
You'll see 34 all over the field today. Extra man opportunity, no problem. Catching it high to low, that's a
Buckeyes team. There is a flag down. Didn't see when that came in or why, but we'll get the call when play is dead. 30 seconds left in the shot clock. Buckeyes with a freebie possession. Like Aaron Rodgers when he sees the defense is offside. Get a free play, and they cash in on it. Up top to Jack Myers, and he fires the Buckeyes in front, 4-3.
We've seen what this Ohio State team has been able to accomplish when they don't turn it over. Quick hands, quick feed. That's just a junior playing in a big game, understanding.
Penn State's been patient, now launching into attack mode. Here's Dylan Foulds. He had 4 goals in the first meeting with Ohio State, scoreless so far today. Still with it, Foulds. A flag flies. Sickler picks it up. Foulds another opportunity. Ties it at 4. Dylan Foulds beats the buzzer. There's a flag down as well, but how about that goal from Dylan Foulds to tie this game as the clock
I love how
hits
Penn State
zeros.
doesn't give up on this play. Ball goes down, there's a flag down. They could easily let this ball run out and get the possession, but they find.
He starts this game, makes 8 saves of the first half to keep this Nittany Lions team in it. And they went scoreless for nearly 10 minutes there, Miles, and yet because of Fayok, they're still tied at 4. Great move, TJ Malone, everything but the finish. A great save on the other end. Here we are talking about Fayok, and Alec Van de Bovenkamp, the senior goalie, says, I'll get in on the save action too. And Leclaire answers on the other end. A save and a goal. 2 fifth-year seniors getting it done on senior night.
Exactly right, Jay. This is just a senior, a grad student making a play. He's been here, he's played the most games on this roster, and this is a big
stand in goal and face guys like Mac O'Keefe all day. Just too much power.
combination of power, placement, release, and just overall offensive savvy from 3. But Bovenkamp stands in tall here. It's a great save one-on-one after a great move. Just stands tall, covers as much ground as possible, covers as much cage as possible with his big body.
O'Keefe hands-free, beat the defender, a couple of pump fakes, but couldn't find the goal, and Ohio State converts on the other end. The Buckeyes make the Nittany Lions pay, and for the first time today, it's a 2-goal lead, courtesy Jackson Reid.
I'm not sure what else to say about this. He doesn't have much space to make this play happen.
Up at X. Wrapped around. Tried to get on SportsCenter with the flop, and not a clean look at it though. 27 seconds left. Penn State 1 for their last 11 shooting. Malone changes it right on cue. TJ Malone. Bullseye. And just like that, it's a 1-goal game again.
We need to see more of this from Penn State. Setting a pick, allowing one of your better players to run off a pick full speed, full head of steam, beat the goalie to the far side.
Here's O'Keefe, winds up and scores! Mac O'Keefe blazes it to tie it at 6.
We talk about goal scorers mentality. O'Keefe moves the entire time the ball was not in his stick.
Name today. Here's Johnny Wiseman. Can't get his hands free. Both teams using a lot of the shot clock. Already down to 20. Grant Mitchell. He's got no room. Great pass, and even better finish with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Jack Myers, a terrific cut, puts it home, and Ohio State back in front.
Ohio State attackers have the luxury of throwing the ball to number 2, 6'4", a big target with great hands. This finish is very difficult. He catches the ball cross-handed with his right hand falling to the ground and is able to reach picks and create a speed advantage. All you need is 1 to 2 steps in order to provoke a slide from the defense. Also, they've been doing really well on the pick and roll and the pick and pop. Having O'Keefe set the pick, playing against a hedging defense, allowing him to pop off with his hands free and shoot the ball on great opportunities.
Malone can't squeeze it through. Yard sale, Dylan Foulds, a scoop and score to tie it at 7. The redshirt senior aggressive on the ride and cashes in.
Penn State, time and time again, they do not give up. They ride the ball back hard, and anytime the ball is on the ground, they are fighting for in the offensive end. This is the second time in which they've picked up a ground ball and it's resulted in the goal by Lacrosse going into the NCAA tournament if they want a chance to be successful.
Ohio State has gone 12 minutes without a goal now. 0 for 6 shooting. Here's Mitchell muscling it home. Grant Mitchell with a defender draped all over him fires Ohio State in front, 8-7.
A tough, hard dodge to the middle of the field, the dangerous area where there's a ton of physicality and bodies. This is a strong, hard dodge, a fearless dodge. Fayok feels like he should have had that. Penn State Dodgers, instead of allowing them to have offense and move the ball around their rotating defense.
Miles, when you're playing offense, do you block out what the defense is saying or the goalie's saying, or do you try and listen into it to try and gain an advantage?
I mean, I think sometimes the game is moving so fast, it's tough to necessarily listen. Oh, that's a great goal right there.
Tied at 8 with 5:20 to play. Second of the day for Dane Reaume.
This is a great individual play. Understanding the defense is approaching him heavy to his left hand, being on in that slot position, dodges hard.
Here's Myers, leading scorer for this Ohio State team. 3 to his name today. Reid inches away from taking the lead. Dangerous lefty, Jackson Reid got his hands free. 15 seconds left on the shot clock, and Ohio State takes the lead. Guess who? Jack Myers delivers.
It's clear the ball belongs in the stick of number 2. Post up on the island, takes advantage of Carter trying to go over the head.
Staters trophy back to Columbus for the first time since 2015. Here's O'Keefe. Passes it off. We're tied at 9. Everybody thought O'Keefe would shoot. Instead, a beautiful pass, and Dylan Foulds does the rest.
This is what Penn State does so well. I talked about Matt O'Keefe playing in the two-man game, pick and pop. He gets underneath, gets a wide open shot. Unselfish play by a senior who doesn't want to do anything but win the game. I think you set up the same exact play that you just went to. Make Ohio State make the adjustment on the fly without being able to adjust on a timeout or a dead ball. A hard dodge getting O'Keefe the ball in his stick, allowing him to survey the field, make the decision.
Foulds takes it himself and scores! Dylan Foulds, back-to-back goals, gives the Nittany Lions the lead with 22 seconds to go.
Dylan Foulds, athletic IQ off the charts. They just ran a play similar to this one where O'Keefe was the recipient of the pass off the pick. Understanding the defense doesn't want to allow that again. The slide is going to come slow. He has a chance. Great play by Foulds.
2 goals in 45 seconds for the redshirt senior. Dylan Foulds delivers. Ohio State sends Terafenko to the faceoff X. They need this ground ball. They get it, no timeouts. They fling it forward. An opportunity. What a save! Are you kidding me? Alaric Fayak says no. One last chance. And Penn State survives. Can you believe it? The Nittany Lions with 2 goals in the final minute to steal this game from Ohio State on Senior Day.
Ohio State elects to take Terafenko on the draw. They're do-it-all midfielder. He fights, he grinds for this ground ball. He's on the ground. They get an opportunity. Fayak has other plans. A huge save by a guy coming in, playing with the hot hand between the pipes.
You could not have asked for a better look if you're Ohio State.